gentlemen, now entering the amphitheater, flags bearing the names of the colleges and the schools at the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth. Followed by the members of the Charlton College of Business class of 2016. Graduates entering in the blue robes, ladies and gentlemen, are master's degree candidates. Master's in Business Administration and Master of Science in Accounting. And the graduates now entering in the black robes are bachelor's degrees candidates. Class of 2016. The bachelor's degree candidates that you see marching in the black robes represent majors in the following areas: accounting, finance, general business administration, human resource management, management information, marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mace, Professor Jack Stouter. stand for a few more moments. So I would invite you to silence yourself. Her chair behind me. So if Andrea Carrero is here, Andrea, I would invite you up to the podium. If not, I will start this, and we'll all be in for a treat. Okay. I don't think Andrea's here. So I need your help, because this is unscripted. We're going to do the national anthem, and we'll all sing. You know the words.
It's not going to be me, that's it. Anybody? No?
Yes, yes.
By the dawn's early light, what so boldly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Really, that was not in the script. I'm not joking. Please welcome someone who is in the script, the Reverend Dr. Robert P. Lawrence, who will deliver the invocation.
Of America. Days. Academic school is named Mr. Chuck Charlton. Book in which he says, is a that utilizes that have been enlarged by giving out in the name of a dream. Academic goals to achieve all to Charlton. all their own. The truth rings clear, are all transactions in the to share what we have to contribute. A witness, be a testament that what life does to us correlates to that life that is within us. So provide us, O God, with that spiritual dimension that we read in Helen Keller's Open Door, that our destiny is our responsibility, and without a faith in believing in our best, we cannot meet it completely. So go forth today, go forth with God in the business of life that makes a statement which not necessarily is always a statement that is a spoken word. And may God's mercy be with you in that journey. So today we ask, go in peace, always. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Lawrence. Members of the class of 2016, faculty and staff, and honored guests, please welcome to the podium the Interim Chancellor of the University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth, Dr. Randy Helm.
Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to the 116th commencement exercises of the University of Massachusetts at Dartmouth, and a special welcome to the Charlton College of Business class of 2016. Welcome to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Amphitheater, named in honor of those who sacrificed so much for their country, and a reminder that so many have returned here from far-off lands to enter this university and prepare for a new chapter in their lives. Now let us open our formal ceremony, and I will do so by receiving the university mace. This is an object, not a chemical, I hope. From Chief Marshal Professor Jack Stauder, an eminent anthropologist and a senior member of our distinguished faculty. The University of Massachusetts, Dartmouth, to be officially open. Let me be the first of many people today to say congratulations on your achievement. And let us join in thanking all those who have helped you achieve your aspirations for a college education or an advanced degree. Let us thank the parents and the other family members who encouraged you, who helped, in many cases, to finance you. Your neighbors, people, including many you've never met, who believe higher education is a public good, worthy of the Commonwealth and the nation's investment. The teachers and the mentors who prepared you for undergraduate or graduate work. So would all of the graduates please rise and join me in thanking your parents, your families, your friends, for helping to make today possible. And now may I ask the faculty and the staff. Our faculty care deeply about the success of our students. Our faculty love teaching, and they love to bring their discoveries into the classroom, and they are committed to connecting their teaching and their research for the betterment of their students and of society. Our staff takes great pride in the role that they play in helping our students succeed. They advise, they counsel, they coach, they help solve problems, they help remove obstacles. They sometimes house students and they keep them healthy and safe. So please join me in thanking and saluting the faculty and staff of UMass Dartmouth. And now the faculty and staff can sit down. Briefly. Any great university requires strong leadership at all levels. I now ask student trustee Jacob Miller, senior class president Maggie Lebrun, and student government association president Taylor Vincent to stand and receive our thanks. We're not finished thanking people yet. Trustees of the university volunteer their time, their resources, and their talent so our university can grow and flourish. So please join me in welcoming Henry Thomas, the immediate former chair of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Chancellor. Class of 2016, on behalf of the University of Massachusetts Board of Trustees, let me congratulate you on your milestone achievement. Some would say that you have come to an end of a long and arduous journey. But President Mean, in law, we would call that a rebuttable presumption. What you have come to is the beginning of the rest of your life. Your earning of a college degree, whether it is an undergraduate degree or a doctoral degree, is evidence of your intellect, it's evidence of your curiosity, evidence of your will to persevere, and of the love and support of so many people who yearn to see you reach your full potential. As I stand here today seeing the smiles in the eyes of your parents, your grandparents, and other loved ones, we all know that you are just getting started, and we are all looking forward to your lives of accomplishment and impact. Now, may I take a point of personal privilege? I want to give a shout out to my godson, Kurtson Martin, who is a distinguished member of the 2016 graduating class. Kurtson, your grandparents are looking from above, filled with joy and fulfillment for your accomplishment. I am reminded of the words that the famed historian David McAuliffe offered at the University of Massachusetts Commencement several years ago. He said, "I've been thinking about what two beautiful words they are, university and Massachusetts. Put them together, man, how potent." As you graduate today, consider the powerful and transformative university that you are part of today and will forever be part of. Yes, take great pride in your soon-to-be alma mater, UMass Dartmouth, a beacon of hope and opportunity for generations of students and for this entire region since 1895. But also know that you are part of an even bigger cause, an even bigger family, the University of Massachusetts, 5 campuses, 74,000 plus students, nearly 500,000 alumni worldwide. An engine of economic, cultural, and social growth from Boston to the Berkshires, from the Merrimack Valley to the beautiful and historic South Coast and far, far beyond. Our Commonwealth, the nation, the planet, is now in your hands. Class of 2016, go to it and get it done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Randy. And, you know, I've been to a lot of commencements, and this year in my new role, I have to, with 5 campuses, I'm at 7 commencement. But I have never seen a faculty member step in as effectively as Jackie Einstein does. She's a professor of business. Would you please stand, Jackie? That was really, really special. To Dean Gunnar, to Chancellor Helm, Trustee Ed Collins, Trustee Henry Thomas, outstanding members of the faculty, distinguished guests, family and friends, and most importantly, to the class of 2016, congratulations to each and every one of you. You are graduating from a great institution. The University of Massachusetts Dartmouth is a fabulous institution that has been recognized as in the top 2% of universities in the United States by President Obama because of its commitment to community service, making the National Honor Roll for community service year after year after year, and that's because of over 200,000 hours that graduates and students at this university put in trying to help public service and help organizations within the South Coast. So I congratulate all of you on that. I also want to say to graduates, this is an ever-changing world. It's changing rapidly. My father was a compositor at the local Lowell Sun Publishing Company. He was in the same job for 43 years as a linotype operator. That technology today is completely gone. Technology is changing rapidly. If you look at the jobs that are being advertised around the state and around the country, over the next 5 to 6 to 7 years, they're going to change dramatically again. So while I congratulate each and every one of you on graduating from this institution today, you need to be committed to lifelong learning. There is no such thing as stopping your education, whether it's advancing to get an advanced degree, whether it's advancing and taking certificate programs, or whether it's just being committed, as all of you must be, to lifelong learning. Your ability to achieve your full potential in life will be directly tied to your intellectual curiosity and your commitment to lifetime learning. I know that each and every one of you, because of your accomplishment, have the tools, have the skills that you need to accomplish whatever that you set out to accomplish in your life. And I know that because, as Chancellor Helm said, I'm a graduate of the University of Massachusetts at the Lowell campus. I know the quality of the faculty at the University of Massachusetts. I know the quality of the students. I know the grit and the work ethic at this campus. And I know that there's nothing that you can't achieve if you put your heart and mind and soul into your work. So be committed to lifetime learning, but also be committed to the University of Massachusetts Dartmouth. We need to have you engaged and involved with this university looking into the future. So I would challenge each and every one of you to come back to the campus, to be engaged with us. If you get a job, you might want to write a little check for scholarships so that others after you can attend this university. But be engaged with this university. And finally, I want to say that you have sent in Jacob Miller, an outstanding student trustee, to the University of Massachusetts. I have worked with him. He's been a leader for this campus, and I just want to recognize your student trustee, Jacob Miller, who is fabulous. So with that, let's continue and have a great day. Congratulations to all of you.
Class of 2016, you are on the verge of becoming alumni, joining a network of 50,000 Corsairs around the world. So would all of our alumni who are here today, both on stage and off, I can't tell if you are on stage, I'll be able to tell if you're here, but I'm hoping that Corsairs all around the world will stand now, whether I can check on them or not, to be recognized. I'd like to say one other word. This is a little off script. I hope David Millstone will forgive me. But when you become Corsairs and you are Corsair alumni, that means you can handle anything. And if it starts to rain, and it's not, but if it does, during this occasion, we're Corsairs. We can handle it. We will stand tall and proud and firm, just like that wind turbine that never turns no matter how hard the winds blow. That's our symbol. On the other hand, if there is lightning, we will move in a very quick and orderly way for the exits, because we're brave, but we're not stupid. But that's not going to happen. So now, to bring you formal greetings from the alumni is the treasurer of the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association, Maureen Sylvia, class of '80.
Class of 2016, you made it. Maybe, perhaps you've had some starts and stops along the way, but congratulations on your accomplishments. Whether you're receiving your bachelor's degree or your master's degree today, as it's been previously said, you are joining a network of 50,000 UMass Dartmouth graduates across the country and in 70 other countries around the globe. Use your Corsair network. Walking across the stage today to receive your diploma is just the start. We share a lifelong connection to our alma mater. Utilize this connection wherever your journey may take you, and mention it with pride. Here are some of the ways you can maintain your relationship with UMass Dartmouth and your fellow alumni. Join the UMass Dartmouth online community. Join our Facebook page, which, by the way, is UMass Dartmouth Alumni Facebook page. If you go to UMD, it's an entirely different school, so you need UMass Dartmouth. And also join us on LinkedIn and follow us on Twitter. You just never know where you might be going in for an interview, and we've already got an alum there. Make that connection ahead of time. Stay involved. Participate in alumni and university events, whether they're here on campus or in your region, and if there are none in your region, well then call the alumni office and get one started. And also, stay connected to the Charlton College of Business. You've seen the expansion of this college, and it's only going further and further, but they're going to need you out there to help push that to the top it can be. Give back. Maybe the donation column won't be so big to start off with, but you can give your time, and give your time to your alma mater. Call in, get involved with our Alumni Association. We want to make our association strong for all of the graduates and also for the students that we will hope to recruit to our alma mater, and for the students that are here looking for internships and other opportunities. There's also many nonprofits. I work for the United Way of Greater New Bedford, and I can say firsthand that we're always looking for volunteers with a business background and a young, fresh perspective. So whether it's in this community or the community you're going home to or a community in another country, get involved and volunteer. It's part of who we are at UMass Dartmouth. Now that the exams and projects and presentations are behind you, I hope you'll remember your days here at UMass Dartmouth fondly and with a smile. I know I do. I hope you've made some friends and some friendships that will last a lifetime. I'm still close to some of my classmates, one in California, one in Maine. They make great vacation destinations, and they love coming back here, and they always want to take a ride around the Ring Road. These are the connections that help keep us grounded. You need someone once in a while to say, I remember you when, or how about the night we ended up in the amphitheater? As you enter the workforce full-time or continue your profession that you've been balancing while you finished your degree, consider giving your time within your professional organizations. Continue your education. As it's been said, you can't go stale. You got to keep going all the time. Become lifelong learners. Have a plan and a goal, but be ready to be flexible. Having a fourth child in the middle of my MBA was not on the plan, but I did achieve that goal. Keep in mind that it's okay to take some risk while you pursue your passions, and as Ellen DeGeneres says, be kind to one another. It is now my distinct pleasure as treasurer of the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association to invite you to put on the efficient commencement sunglasses. We spared no expense at UMass Alumni. We put our money into scholarships, but here's a token that we hope you will don and put on, because unlike today, your future will be bright. As the official welcome for the class of 2016, welcome to the UMass Dartmouth Alumni Association family, and good luck.
It's my pleasure to introduce your 2016 student commencement speaker, Taylor Vincent. As the outgoing president of the Student Government Association, Taylor is ready to take the skills she learned in leadership and to continue to make an impact after graduation. Having gotten to know her pretty well during my time here, I know that's going to be, that impact is going to be huge. During her time all right, at UMass Dartmouth, this native of East Providence, Rhode Island, has fully participated in student government, representing the Charlton College of Business on the SGA, serving as recording secretary prior to being elected as president. She helped implement the first Shake the Ship open forum, which provides students an opportunity for dialogue with university administration, and also as president, Taylor was an active member of the Chancellor's Cabinet, providing important student perspectives into university decision-making. She's a double major in accounting and management with a focus in organizational leadership, who is also an active member in Beta Alpha Psi, the Accounting Honor Society. After graduation, Taylor plans to spend the summer traveling, both in the United States and abroad. And once she returns, she intends to pursue a career at a CPA firm and then return to school to earn an MBA and her CPA license. So please welcome your 2016 student commencement speaker, Taylor Vincent.
Good morning, everyone. So on behalf of the class of 2016, I want to extend our appreciation to the trustees, President Meehan, Chancellor Helm, Provost Kareem, our distinguished guests, the campus leadership, our families and friends for joining us in celebrating this milestone in our lives. I also want to extend a congratulations to my fellow class of 2016 graduates, because we finally made it. So over the years here, we've been told good luck. Good luck on your interview today, good luck on your test, good luck on your presentation, and good luck is defined as a success brought upon by chance rather than through your own actions. Having good luck means getting everything that you desire without having to work for it, and we know that's not true. It's not easy to achieve your goals. It takes hard work and determination. It takes constant trial and error until we finally get what we've worked hard for. Getting a college degree is a mix of good luck and hard work. Luck isn't getting an A on your accounting exam without studying. Luck is getting a My Alert text on Super Bowl Sunday saying classes are canceled the next day, so when you planned on pulling an all-nighter, you now get to sleep in. Luck isn't showing up to your management presentation without practicing. It's getting that perfect parking spot near your apartment so you can make it to class on time. It's getting a good lottery number for housing selection. It's a class getting canceled when you really just need an extra hour of sleep. It's all of these wonderful coincidences that seem to make our lives just that little bit more manageable. When we leave this school and move on to future endeavors, everyone is still going to wish us luck, whether it be on your first day of work, or a first day at a master's program, or maybe just looking for a job. Remember that it's more than just luck. Each of our experiences during our time here at UMass Dartmouth has shaped us. These moments have taught us it will take more than luck, that hard work and determination is the best way to help us reach our goals. When someone wishes you luck, remember what they mean is, you've earned this. Each one of us who crosses the stage today will know that our time here at UMass Dartmouth has led to today. We have been taught life lessons that we will carry with us, and we have grown because we've earned this moment. Looking back on our years here at school, it's easy to see how we have come full circle. We sat in these same seats at the start of our academic careers, prepared to embark on this journey as young adults. We felt the same nerves, anxiety, and excitement that we feel today as we prepare to embark on our next adventure. Starting our academic careers was the start of a transition period. We made it here today because we persevered through the transition, and the class of 2016 is ready for the next transition period, one into future successes. We have no reason to be truly scared because no matter how far we travel or how long we are gone for, we will always have our Corsair community to fall back on. As students, we learn that some of the most teachable moments may not always occur in the classroom. We have had the wonderful opportunity to engage in service learning courses where we were able to gain hands-on experience. We worked with local businesses and community organizations, and we contributed to projects to not only build our resumes, but to make a difference in our local community. Not only did we learn as students, but we learned as leaders. Many of us held executive board positions, acted as team leaders in projects, or even held an internship. These opportunities have given us a chance to learn who we are as people. Excuse me. We were given the chance to handle conflict, we worked on project management skills, and we built ourselves as team members. Our class helped grow the campus as well as ourselves. We've overseen and helped grow Startup Weekend, where students spend a weekend creating their own business ideas in a productive team environment. Or the first on-campus student-run business, Jump and Juice. Or DECA, where students compete against schools across the nation and come back as award winners each year. These wonderful additions are things that we have helped prosper on this campus that are going to leave a lasting impact. And one of the main things we learned from the very start here was to leave our comfort zone. Take a chance, join a club, make a new friend. Forging these connections allows the opportunity for open doors in the future. As a campus, we have created a community. Joining the Corsair family has been a roller coaster ride. We've had good times and bad. We've been through leadership changes, times of tragedy and loss, and times of adversity. We are the students who learn to handle questions like, did you actually go to school with the Boston Marathon bomber? Or my personal favorite, wasn't your school listed as the #1 ugliest campus in the country? We are also the students who have mastered the answers to those tough questions because we know it's about more than just one bad person, more than just some concrete walls. As the Boston Globe said in an article about UMass Dartmouth last April, here are the children of immigrants and blue-collar workers studying their ways into better lives. Here are kids who work their hearts out, becoming the kind of adults who build and sustain communities. There's a special kind of promise down here on the South Coast. There's a reason many of us become involved in clubs, volunteer, and even decide to start our own businesses. We feel the promise that is offered to us here on campus, and we fully embraced it. We have taken each of the obstacles that we faced and used them to better ourselves in the Corsair community. Some of our most cherished memories when we look back are going to be the moments that pushed us. One of the most wonderful things about UMass Dartmouth is that we are able to challenge ourselves. And we challenge each other with every conversation we have. Whether it be in and out of the classroom, the faculty encourage students to continue to push themselves to think critically. It is these challenges where we have learned more about ourselves. The main lesson from these moments was to always keep pushing forward, no matter how hard it may seem. Without a challenge, there can be no growth. Our time here has shaped us to become better people. We have been changed thanks to this wonderful school. I want to wish my peers congratulations once more. In everything you do, I will not wish you luck, but I will leave you with this. You have earned it.
This is our first commencement as a doctoral research university. Our student body continues to be increasingly more diverse. We are delivering more programs online. We are constantly examining how and what we teach so that our graduates can excel in whatever endeavors they will pursue. It is fitting, therefore, that Dr. Randy Helm, who is now UMass Dartmouth as interim chancellor, speaks to you today. Dr. Helm brings a wealth of perspective on the impact of higher education in the lives of individuals, communities, and society. As president of Muhlenberg College in Pennsylvania for 12 years, he presided over an era of growth and transformation, during which applications and enrollment increased, and the college gained acclaim. Muhlenberg's endowment more than tripled, rising from 70 to 247 million. Dr. Helm was also credited with improving campus facilities and student life and developing a new curriculum. On his watch, Muhlenberg also became much more diverse. With an undergraduate degree in archaeology from Yale University and a doctorate in ancient history from the University of Pennsylvania, Dr. Helm is a teacher and scholar of ancient history, often connecting the timeless lessons of centuries past to the stubborn questions of today. Above all, Dr. Helm has proven to be a strong advocate for lifelong learning, not just for the sake of earning a living, but for enjoying a rich and meaningful life. So please welcome Dr. Randy Helm, who will deliver the Charlton College of Business commencement address.
Thank you, Muhammad. But that's enough about me. Let me just start by saying what an honor it is, an unexpected honor, to have been asked to deliver your commencement address today. I've only been here 2 months. I can barely find my way from Foster Hall to the marketplace. So being invited to speak on this important occasion represented a big and probably unwarranted bump in this community's confidence in me. First of all, the confidence that I would be able to find my way to the amphitheater. And knowing that opportunities like this don't come along every day, and that in my case, an invitation like this may never come along again, it took me about 10 seconds to tell Dean Guna, I accept. Because this may well be my first and last commencement address at UMass Dartmouth. So I decided I won't hold anything back. There's no need for me to save my best ideas, my profoundest insights, my wisest advice, my best jokes, for some hypothetical future speech that I probably will never be invited to give. So the title of my address today is Go For It. And that's my advice to myself, and it's my advice to you. And so I'm going to go for it, and here is my top 10 list of suggestions to graduating seniors. Number 1, don't follow your dreams. I Googled commencement speech and follow your dreams, and I got 2,180,000 hits in 0.48 seconds. And no, I didn't read them all. If you want to, be my guest, but I think I can be more helpful and maybe a little bit more original than to urge you to follow your dreams. Now, it's actually okay to have dreams, but it's even more important to have a plan, to conduct regularly scheduled reality checks, and to revise your plan if that seems necessary. So make a plan. It should be bold, it should be ambitious and aspirational, but make it flexible. The future is guaranteed to be a surprising place, and you're going to have to adapt to it. Now, fortunately, the education that you've received here has equipped you with the tools to adapt. And by the way, if you end up in a job that isn't fun, you're in the wrong job. That doesn't mean every day will be fun, but if every day is miserable and the work means nothing to you, find a new job. There is nobility in work, all kinds of work, but you have to believe in it. And if you're going to be good at it, you have to love it. That was all one piece of advice. This speech might go on forever. 1 down, 9 to go. Second, build alliances. We are all tempted at times to give the people who obstruct our plans a good piece of our minds. Resist that temptation. You will become more effective by acquiring mentors and allies than by making enemies. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, "What is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. and hear the lamentations of the women. Now, admittedly, he was playing the role of Conan the Barbarian when he said this, but still, it is not good advice, no matter if it seems to have been the mantra of certain presidential candidates. My advice to you is play the long game. Keep the friends you have made here, make new friends wherever you go, treat them well, and they will reciprocate. And that can make all the difference during the course of a career and a life. Number 3, never, ever compromise your integrity. You will have plenty of opportunities to shade the truth, to withhold important information, to cut corners, to undercut rivals, to exaggerate your accomplishments, to cheat. Don't do any of those things. Your reputation for integrity, if you lose it, you may never get it back. And without it, you are nothing. If people don't believe you, it won't matter what you say or do. You will achieve nothing. And any organization that you think you care about, you will have damaged. No momentary advantage is worth the loss of your integrity. 4, understand the mirror effect. And simply put, this means that most people will respond to you based on how you present yourself. It's a very simple trick. And I mean trick in a good way, not a bad way. If you act enthusiastic, you will be met with enthusiasm. If you act confident, people will have confidence in you. If you act like a jerk, you get the idea. The mirror effect is powerful medicine. Use it, don't abuse it, but be aware of it. My 5th piece of advice is get some sleep. This speech may help along that way. Really, when things look bad, get a good night's sleep. It can't hurt. And whatever the problem is, it may solve itself overnight. If it doesn't, you'll be better prepared to deal with it in the morning. I learned this from my wife, Pat, who is a really good sleeper, and taught me that that's a very important thing. Here's the corollary to that. If you can't sleep in the middle of the night because you're worrying about some gigantic problem, write it down and then go back to sleep. And it will shrink to manageable size when you wake up. Guaranteed. At 3 in the morning, at 4 in the morning, the tiniest problem seems insurmountable. When the sun comes up, it shrinks. Believe me. 6, be reliable. Show up when and where you said you would show up. And be prepared to do whatever it is you're supposed to do. Have your work done when it's supposed to be done. Don't make promises you can't or aren't willing to keep. Be the person that other people can count on. There are too few of them in the world. Make yourself one of them. You will become invaluable. Number 7, and with apologies to President Obama, who I think this is actually sort of a paraphrase of the Obama doctrine, don't do stupid stuff. You'd think you wouldn't need to hear that, but everybody needs to hear it. This covers a range of all too common behaviors like carrying credit card debt, or forgetting to floss, or taking the people you love for granted, or shooting off your mouth when you've had one too many beers. And this includes drunk dialing, texting, and Facebook posting, by the way. It also includes ordering spaghetti when you're at a business dinner. 8, say thank you. Say it often. Say it sincerely. Everybody likes to be thanked. It costs you nothing. It makes you feel good too. And you know, if you just thanked somebody who didn't deserve it, what's the downside? There is none. They'll appreciate it anyway. Number 9, pursue happiness, but do it wisely. Now that you're graduating and hopefully moving on to rewarding full-time employment, you're probably looking forward to, again, use President Obama's phrase, to scoring some serious Tubmans. I get the feeling that was lost on a lot of you. Bucks, we're talking bucks, moolah, money. I hope you do, and so do your families. And with your increased earnings will come increased interest in upgrading your car, your apartment, your wardrobe, your choice of restaurants, and a number of other things that the daily onslaught of advertising messages tells us will make us happy. They won't make you happy, at least not for long. I base this assertion on two sources of wisdom. First, on considerable research by psychology scholars who have proven that we human beings consistently overestimate the pleasure we will derive from acquiring things. And second, and perhaps even from a greater source of wisdom, from Bruce Springsteen, who wrote, "Poor men want to be rich. Rich men want to be king, and a king ain't satisfied till he rules everything." Probably not going to be kings. And if you are, probably not going to rule everything. So pay off your student loans, invest in experiences, support causes you believe in, and this will actually be a better strategy for your pursuit of happiness. Number 10, listen. If you want to be known as a great conversationalist, be a great listener. You will learn more, you will make more friends, and you will embarrass yourself less often. Now, I feel like I'm on a roll here, so I'm going to throw in a last piece of bonus advice. I've saved the best for last. Number 11. Number 11 out of my top 10. Put your family first. You're all hard workers. You've shown determination and grit and brains. And you will probably spend most of your life on the job. With luck, it will be a job you love doing, but remember, it will not love you back. It won't. For most of you, I hope your greatest satisfaction in life will come from your relationships with members of your family. Nurture those relationships. Value them. Honor them. In the long run, they will be more important than any job. That's it. That's my best advice. If you take all that advice, you're probably pretty much guaranteed a happy life. Let me just conclude by saying I join your professors, your families, and all on this campus who have nurtured and cared for you during your time with us in wishing you the brightest and most fulfilling future. Thanks. That's a little strange to be both the commencement speaker and the chancellor. So now I ask Provost Mohammed Karim, our chief academic officer, to come forward to conduct the conferring of degrees.
At this time, we'll award the degree of Master of Business Administration. I ask that the faculty marshals escort the students to the base of the platform, and I ask Dean Angapa Gunasekaran and Associate Dean Jiangjong Shi to join the Chancellor and me in congratulating the degree recipients. For this portion of the program, we will read the names of the degree candidates and recognize them as they walk across the stage. We will invite representatives of the faculty to join us at the side of the stage in offering congratulations. After walking, the candidates will return to their seats. Once we have read all the names, we will officially confer the degrees earned by each student. We ask that all students remain seated until the culminating moment of our ceremony today.
Trustee Thomas, President Meehan, Interim Chancellor Calm, and Provost Karim. On behalf of the faculty of the Charlton College of Business, I present the candidates for the degrees of Master of Business Administration.
Should I go ahead? Should I go ahead?
Yes. We will now confer degrees on the master's degree candidates assembled here. As I read the name of each academic program, we ask that groups of students to stand until all graduates will be standing.
Junaid Ahmed,
Alexander Feoktistov,
James Amaro,
Tai Nyok Min Kao,
Tokwem Bunag,
Olawale Emmanuel Olalei,
John Brennan,
Lori Travers Soresh,
Greg Victor Karen,
Heather Lynn Hall,
Jay Doshi,
Xiao Wei Ming,
Abhilash Reddy Gandra,
Deborah Aguiar Soares,
Fen Shiming,
Mary Gloria Murphy,
Alexandra Genduzek,
Chelsea Lynn Amado,
Guo Dingxiang,
Marlene A.M. Lewis,
Ferdian Traguna Hadim,
Chantel Ann Messier,
Ian Edward Jordan,
Rabea Rapani,
Brian Alexandra Jones,
Manadeepa Banerjee,
Siddhartha Kasa,
Zachary Mark Bitzer,
Ma Tianhao,
Rebecca Gill,
Catherine Marquez,
Sandeep Chaudhary Malampati,
Sharon Rachel M. Matisek,
Sunil Daryani,
Ishrat Motiwala,
Ebru Kanfeshki,
Tui Fang Nguyen,
Danlu Chen,
Tanya Rose Oldham,
Yufu Cho,
Antoniette Melissa O'Leary,
Duk Tan Luang,
Nathan Silver,
Ramesh Chandra Chintala,
Rahadian Yumuno Sabrato,
Raunak Harish Jagi,
Wu Tian,
Huazi Lin,
Zhang Lu,
Parsheva Mahish Mehta,
Zhou Lejun,
Shivparesh Suresh Nadar,
Keith Joseph Bernardo,
Phuong Tan Mai Nguyen,
Feng Yuchen,
Jerry Tom Anto Michael,
Ma Mengyao,
Loi Hu Hien,
Meng Yiqing,
Nana Tang,
Kimera Pak,
Naomi Grace Wang,
Roriani Emanuela Pita,
Kian Zhang,
Ronnie Joseph Rodriguez,
Suprani Hon Chusiken,
Tina Sambam,
Zong Tian,
Xu Han,
Lian T Hong Nguyen,
Zhang Ming,
Tian T Huan Tran,
Zhao Nan,
Ankita Eshak Zaveri,
赵小丹、
Uluwasuan O. Afolabi,
祝海娟、
Vishaka Agarwal,
林一凡、
Han Mai La,
崔妍、
Jeffrey Blanc,
William Gerard Flynn、
Kelly Cardoza,
Jessica McBride、 陈怡倩、
Right here, because it's big enough. I don't care. Whoops.
林导、
Away? Do I go away?
郭嘉、
James Artie.
郭嘉宇、
Devin Michaela Bloom.
Stacy Ho、
George Bartrades.
黄轩、
Hector Carasquillo.
李卓林、
Joshua Ronaldo Castillo.
苏新宇、
Povic Sebastian Centillo.
夏杰晓、
Elena Valerie Killjoy.
Amowish Natachan Yeko、
Brian Clark.
Wing News Srirathat、
Mark Lewis Deitch.
Paukash Mahotra、
Jessica Ann Donardo.
Hui Chuan Yun、
Alyssa Lynn Eagleson.
Xingding Yun、
Anthony Kenrick Eastman.
King An Yun Tai、
Ryan Robert Fredette.
王志奇、
Justin Michael Gray, magna cum laude.
吴兆鹏、
Ethan Ronald Grillo.
Avinash Kongja Hanuman Sapha、
Levon Gressfully, magna cum laude. Robbie Mohammed Idurzi, magna cum laude. Sorry.
Benjamin O. Adewale.
Christy Lee Lavalette.
Miriam Miang Asangong.
Sarah Greta Lavalette, magna cum laude.
Michelle Al-Asuzi.
Judy Levitri, cum laude.
Dod Archambault.
Enwil F. Barros Mondolono.
Justin Anthony Bolio.
Anthony Frank Manarino.
Christopher Joseph Bellino.
Kaylee Elizabeth Manzello.
Thomas Joseph Bergen.
Matthew John McDonald.
Adrian Bermudez.
Ariana Heather Donato.
Kyle Joseph Bernardo.
Francis Wandere Nadush.
Afia Sarah Bawadi Achiampong.
Monica Nova, magna cum laude.
Joseph David Botheled.
Amila Pederoza, cum laude.
Hillary Teresa Brodeur.
Paris Tehran Roberts, summa cum laude.
Frank Charles Brown.
Mercedes Gifford Shivrick Rogers, cum laude.
Andrew William Burdick, magna cum laude.
Dale Soppard.
Madison Michelle Carney, magna cum laude.
Stephen Michael Charturl.
Sabra Chowdhury, cum laude.
Peter Roy Seguin.
Jason Carvalho.
Teresa Jane Silva.
Amanda Marie Cabral, magna cum laude.
Margaret Rose LeBron, magna cum laude.
Derek Paul Cahill, cum laude.
Kaylin Sylvia.
Lauren Elizabeth Cassidy, summa cum laude.
Corey Lee Spangna, cum laude.
Nicole Marie Chandler, magna cum laude.
Haloiton Adepu Teo, magna cum laude.
Sophia Chia.
John Charles Tiernan.
Alexander Robert Cohn.
Alberto D. Vasquez.
Megan Ann Kuro, magna cum laude.
Gregory P. Wang, cum laude.
Anna Pyers DePina, magna cum laude.
Christopher Michael White.
Jason DeJesus.
Garrett Quinton Allen, magna cum laude.
Matthew DiNatale.
Jennifer Diane DeBerger.
Timothy Doyle, cum laude.
Zachary James Farley.
Shannon P. Droney.
Kendall James Fisher.
Brett W. Edwards.
Joshua Foote.
Jennifer Marie Emond.
Adam T. Ledoux.
Michael Harris Ehrlich.
Thomas Arnaldo Quintanilla.
Brinston Jamal Facey.
Eli Reese.
Megan Alyssa Ferreira, cum laude.
Kashawn James Sanders.
Kevin Michael Flynn.
Lauren Dorothy Sylvia.
Andrew Walcott Faster, summa cum laude.
Michael Allen Trowbridge Jr.
Alexandria Frucci, cum laude.
Ryan Stephen Turbide.
Kathleen Ann Gallant, magna cum laude.
Brendan Xavier Wieslow.
Mira R. Garala.
Calvin D. Mathis III, magna cum laude.
Thomas J. Gogan.
Michael Burse.
Irene Giannakis, magna cum laude.
Adam Gallant Coelho.
Sean Austin Griffith.
Ryan Charles Connor.
Joseph James Habib.
Srinivasan Janaki Raman.
Daniel Robert Hogan, cum laude.
Nathaniel Sheldon Kelly.
Anita Toradova Koseva, summa cum laude.
Dylan J. Fong, cum laude.
Liliana Grace Kuehl, cum laude.
Craig Fitzgerald Mallet.
Joseph John Lamont.
Jonathan Joseph Noon, summa cum laude.
Karen L. Leandris, summa cum laude.
Jose Lugero Montiero Oliveira.
Robert O. Leinbach, magna cum laude.
Stephen James Oliveira.
Brian Matthew Machado.
Irene Ong.
Gaurish Miguel Marinez, cum laude.
Felipe Texera Palma, cum laude.
Kelsey Regan Martins, cum laude.
Christopher Platt, cum laude.
Amber Lee McCarthy, magna cum laude.
Patrick Sanon.
Kelly Ann McDevitt.
Alfred B. Studley.
Alexandra Lynn McIntosh.
Ryan Church, cum laude.
Kimberly Ann McShane, cum laude.
Najeen Victor.
Brandon P. Medeiros.
Derek S. Vieira.
Jessica L. Mello.
Kevin Stanley Martin.
Leslie Ann Mujaber, summa cum laude.
Edgar Joel Guerrero.
Curtis Winslow Alcante.
Marek A. Kidane.
Patricia Capalanga Musasa, magna cum laude.
Frank Edward Natoli.
Morgan Nicholas, magna cum laude.
Romy Abuham.
Osmar D. Ocampo.
Hannah Amaralt, magna cum laude.
Amy L. Oliveira, magna cum laude.
Timothy Joseph Arujo.
Jennifer O'Neill, cum laude.
Taylor Marie Aruda, cum laude.
Luis R. Perez Perez, summa cum laude.
Ray Wynn Bethel.
Brianna Lynn Perry, cum laude.
Connor Charles Jeffrey Bailey.
Mark Bui Fan, cum laude.
Sierra Rose Barrigas.
Caitlin Marie Pizarski, cum laude.
Frederick Charles Beal.
Joyce Profile.
Matthew Shane Beam, cum laude.
Stephanie Lynn Raposo.
Cody Allen Browning.
Lydia Resendiz Rigo, magna
Sam-
cum laude.
Sam R. Bursdahl.
Michael Robert Restuccia, magna cum laude.
Thomas Edward Burns.
Kurtzen James Martin.
Anthony Shaduro.
Molly Finn.
Samantha Lee Choquette.
John H. Abi Elias.
Melissa Ann Corey, magna cum laude.
Kelsey Nicole Roy.
Andrew John Coulard.
Rosine Saad.
Adam John Camilli.
Brianna Morgan Sawyer, magna cum laude.
Evan Bentley Foster.
Lizette G. Silva.
Fatima Amagon.
Carrie Lee St. Cyr, magna cum laude.
Melissa Fallon Ogabana.
Jacob F. Steininger.
Caroline Mary Dobbitz, magna cum laude.
Samantha Kelly Stevens, cum laude.
Megan DeBarros, summa cum laude.
Joseph Richard Stoddard, cum laude.
Brianna Alice Diamond.
David Joseph Tavares, cum laude.
Daniel Joseph Dionis, cum laude.
Mohammed Tambir Udin, magna cum laude.
Jason Michael Ferry.
Selah C. Vieira, magna cum laude.
Aaron G. Foley.
Nicholas Gareth Wildman.
Rylan Ross Foster Gorbach.
Michelle Yu.
Timothy Wesley Fournier, magna cum laude.
Philip Sean Young, cum laude.
Andrew Arthur Glasby.
Christian Anderson Adley.
Brett Reuben Handel.
Matthew Aguiar, cum laude.
Brendan James Holy.
Taylor Vincent.
Trevor Christian Hutchinson.
Timothy David Bockley, summa cum laude.
Blake S. Sullivan, cum laude.
George D. Bent, Jr.
Brandon Nicholas Jaroski.
Stephanie Maria Bond.
Andrew J. Johnson.
Daniel James Brown, cum laude.
Avon L. Jones, cum laude.
Kevin John Cutler.
Colleen Ann Colleget.
Robert Andrew Braza, cum laude.
Marina M. Kowaleski, magna cum laude.
Beth Ann Castantini, summa cum laude.
Jane Rodman Lamandadizis.
Alexander J. Coe.
Connor James LaForce.
Ellen Ann Collins, cum laude.
Johnny Thai Lay.
Corey Edward Correa, cum laude.
Heather Elaine Macedo, cum laude.
Erica Holly Cornauer.
Thomas Edward McKenzie, cum laude.
Seth David DeMello, cum laude.
Russell John Magson.
Cynthia Nicole Dietrich, magna cum laude.
Justine M. Magdanetti, cum laude.
Matthew Robbins Dodge.
Zachary Ethan Martin, cum laude.
Marshall Reed Dravenstadt, cum laude.
Catherine Olivia Mimoso, magna cum laude.
Nathan G. Farias, cum laude.
Rachel Elizabeth Mignella.
Stephen Kenneth Fors.
Jeffrey Paul Morin.
Xavier Dumasis Germain.
Corey James Morris, magna cum laude.
James Paul Grella.
Erin Elizabeth Murphy.
Matthew Francis Grossi.
Michael Paul Murphy.
Craig G. Hawkins.
Theodore Wells Nestor.
Thomas Michael Holdgate, cum laude.
Courtney Marie Panisic, cum laude.
Samantha Ray Jakes.
Tyler Eric Petty.
Otis H. Johnson.
John LaFamme, magna cum laude.
Kyle James Johnston, magna cum laude.
Ludwig Daniel Pierre Lewis.
Andrew Stephen Kenyon, cum laude.
Ryan Michael Poverman.
Sharon Romitha Kumar, cum laude.
Ian P. Power.
Danielle Lawrence, cum laude.
Keith Taylor Rom.
Nicholas John Legere.
Julia Marie Rayberg.
Benjamin Albert Lloyd, cum laude.
Cassandra Faye Remillard, magna cum laude.
Aaron D. Locke, summa cum laude.
Carolina Stephanie Mendez Radiris, magna cum laude.
Russell James Logan, magna cum laude.
Marissa Erlin Sneed.
Sean Michael McDonald, summa cum laude.
Francesca Baez Gonzalez, cum laude.
Vasilios Izanidis, cum laude.
Sarah Jane Riley, cum laude.
Catherine Mary Madigan.
Andre P. Rist.
Stephen Richard Merrick.
Sean Edward Robbins.
Kelsey Rose Reed.
Erin P. Robinson.
Zachary Darren Rio.
Coulton George Ross.
Patrick Brian Scanlon.
Robert James Ruth, magna cum laude.
Luke Aaron Schofield, summa cum laude.
Christopher L. Cito.
Christian Lloyd Sunderland.
Catherine Ann Welch.
Kara Jean Stacy, cum laude.
Rachel Catherine Wojcik, cum laude.
Holly Allison Stickles, cum laude.
Kelsey Amber Wright.
Narumen Takrujinin, magna cum laude.
Permson Yongvong Baiboon, cum laude.
Nana Kawame,
Xavier Gullit Hillman.
Fritz Gerald Tehran,
Nicholas Bo Bajan Brozinski, magna cum laude.
Evangelist Nicholas Stefanu, magna cum laude.
James Joseph Aloisio.
Renee
Sorry.
Michelle Thibodeau, magna cum laude.
Bianca Nicole Aletta, cum laude.
Christopher M. Vish, magna cum laude.
John Philippe Bastille.
Ixe M. Velazquez, summa cum laude.
Timothy Michael Brown, cum laude.
Christopher M. Wilcox, Jr., magna cum laude.
Joshua Michael Chase.
Yan Tong Sia, cum laude.
Nicholas Daniel Clow.
John Xavier Allenbrook, cum laude.
Nico Salvatore Cornelio.
Tracy Buckley Scott, summa cum laude.
Kerwin Allen Cornelius.
Christopher B. Costa.
Patricia Delgado, magna cum laude.
Caitlin Irene DuPont.
Lisa Grillo.
Charlene R. Luciano.
Nick Hardy.
Heather M. Mimoso, magna cum laude.
Stacy Lynn Howe.
Scotty Oliveira, cum laude.
Timothy M. Keating.
Sharon M. Reynolds, magna cum laude.
Eishiro Kinoshita, summa cum laude.
Susan E. Watts.
Joshua Adam Mall.
Kayla Janae Gomes.
Brandon John O'Keefe.
Jessica Lynn Griswold, cum laude.
Sean Wells Richards.
Reginald Metellus.
Alexander Berra Rodriguez. John Paul Shea Jr., cum laude. Bruno Luna. Kyle Santos Leres, cum laude. Pedro Enrique Clementino Santana. Madge Volsi. Jasula Charles, magna cum laude. Shalita Charles, magna cum laude. Denise Evans Britt. Elian Lazaroff. Shakeen Assad T. Stewart. Damon LeVar Brito, cum laude. Adrian Mauricio Gutierrez, cum laude. Bruce Addison Enos. Benjamin John Tucker. Cassandra Charles. Malcolm Luis Alexandre. Malet Zudu. Abdul Tawheed Stewart.
Please be seated. We will now confer first graduate degrees for the Masters of Business Administration. As I read the name of each academic programs, we ask that groups of students to stand until all graduates in the college are standing. Candidates should still remain standing until all programs have been named and all candidates are standing. Audience, please hold your applause until everyone is standing. So first, will the candidates in each program rise and remain standing as I read the name of the academic program? Masters of Business Administration, Accounting. Master of Business Administration, Finance. Masters of Business Administration, Marketing. Masters of Business Administration, International Business. Master of Business Administration in Leadership. Master of Business Administration in Supply Chain Management. Master of Business Administration in Health Systems Management. Master of Business Administration in Information Systems. Master of Business Administration, Sustainable Development. Master of Business Administration. All candidates should now be standing, and if any are not, that is dozing off, please stand now. President Meehan, standing before you are all of the students who have completed graduate programs. They have each merited the conferral of their appropriate degrees. I recommend each of these candidates for the conferral of their appropriate degrees.
I hereby declare that the sun is out, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, we confer upon you the degree appropriate to your programs of study, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, and take a moment to congratulate your fellow classmates. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Will the candidates in the undergraduate degrees stand as I call out the degree programs? Bachelor's in Accounting. Bachelor's in Finance. Bachelor's in Management Information Systems. Bachelor's in General Business Administration. Bachelor's in Human Resource Management. Bachelor's in Management Leadership. Bachelor's in Management Information Systems. Bachelor's in Marketing. Bachelor's in Operation Management. And all candidates should now be standing. And again, if you are still somewhere else, please stand now. Trustee Thomas, President Meehan, Interim Chancellor Helm, standing before you are all of the students who have completed their undergraduate degree programs. They have each merited the conferral of their appropriate degrees. So class of 2016, as President Meehan confers your degrees, each of you should move your tassel from the right to the left. No, by the way, not right now. Okay. So, are you ready? Okay, President Meehan, I recommend each of these candidates for the conferral of their appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, we confer upon you the degree appropriate to your programs of study, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, and take a moment to congratulate your fellow classmates. Please be seated.
Congratulations. And now please stand again for the singing of our alma mater, led by, wait for it, Cynthia Cummings, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs.
Yeah.
Mid-forest green and stone walls gray, our alma mater stands, as firm as rock that owns the shore. She's known throughout the land, from Buzzards Bay to old Cape Cod, neither banners flying free. Her sons and daughters march with pride to honor you and me. A goodly heritage we share, a beacon from the past, to light our path throughout our lives, wherever they are cast. To alma mater, source of truth, our university, we'll stand for right and justice there, to honor UMassD.
Thank you, Cynthia. I have, you may sit again. Before we conclude the ceremony, I have one last request of the class of 2016, and that is to mark your calendars now for Homecoming 2016, September 30th and October 1st. Congratulations, Godspeed, stay in touch, and I now declare, I do declare, this part of the 116th commencement of the University of Massachusetts at Dartmouth to be concluded, but please wait for additional direction from Scott Webster.
As the platform party prepares to leave the platform, we would ask that all graduates, family, and friends please remain seated, sorry, a little bit longer, while the party leaves the amphitheater.